Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor R. Velraj, Registrar, Professor Prakash, the Controller of Exams, Deans, Directors of Centers, Chairpersons, Heads of Departments, Faculty, Staff, Graduates of the Year, Parents, Friends, Relatives, Ladies and Gentlemen, a good morning to all of you. I am delighted to be present here in your midst this morning on the joyous occasion of the graduation ceremony of the last year's batch of the University Departments of Anna University. I am reminded of the same day, 34 years back, when Professor Shekhar was also there, my teacher. So I am so privileged that when I am a chief guest, my teacher is there in the audience. So when I was like you in the audience, waiting to receive my degree and participate in the memorable occasion, and also waiting for the chief guest to end his speech fast. All right. So I'm very happy to be able to tell you that I am a completely made in India product. In fact, I am a made in Namma Chennai product. Okay. All the way from LKG to PhD, I studied in only Chennai. I'm just opposite your campus, so all my life I am on Sardar Patel Road. Okay. So as you see, I was sitting somewhere in the year 1990. I was in mechanical engineering. At that time, this Vivekananda Auditorium was not air conditioned. So I think this, but so many graduates were not here. So it's nice to see so many of you graduating. All right. So what I want to say is time flies incredibly fast and the march is unidirectional. Time is the only resource which you cannot, even if you lose money, you can get it back. But time is so, often we are not aware. So since we have all lived a little longer than you, this is one takeaway message. Time is an invaluable resource which you will never get back. Okay? Just keep it at the back of your mind. So now coming to graduation day is a very important, unforgettable and joyous occasion for every college student. The only thing which you will forget in today's function is the chief guest address. Okay. All right. So graduation represents some kind of a scaling of a summit, okay, or a culmination of several years of rigorous classwork, laboratory sessions, drawing and workshop sessions, viva OCs, presentations, deadlines, tests, and during the COVID, the online exam and all the take-home exam, online exam. And I used to jocularly say that the national anthem changed to "Am I audible?" during those 2 years. Often you might have felt, "Arey Baba, when will all this end?" Okay? So, well, then the answer to that is, it has ended today. You're getting the degrees. All right? For others, it may not end today because you may do higher studies either in India or abroad. So, this exams, viva overseas will keep chasing you for some more time. That said, some of you may be wondering, hey, why did this 4 or 5 years go very fast? Some of you may be sad also, right? So, all these mixed feelings are basically a product of your experiences. Whatever you feel is basically a product of your experiences and how you have felt in the last few years in the university. So time largely is, though there is a clock and every day there is a Monday followed by Tuesday, Wednesday and so on, time is largely a product of the mind. So one class of 50 minutes sometimes seems very long to you, but one class of 50 minutes seems very fast. The World Cup seems very fast to you. It basically depends on what you like. Okay? So the mind processes time or understands the idea of time in different ways. Okay? So this may not be applicable only to academics, but also to sport, poetry, creative pursuits like writing, art, music, dance, or what have you. Your graduation day also symbolizes your hard work, your grit and determination, and some of you may even be the first graduates from your family. All right? For some of you, you may be the first to graduate from Anna University, right? So heartiest congratulations. Enjoy and savor this moment. When you go back, take more pictures and revise your DP status as soon as possible. All right? Okay. So at this juncture, sometimes you see, just take it as a joke. Now we are looking at the leaks, paper leaks everywhere. So I was wondering whether my speech was leaked to Professor Prakash, because whatever I wanted to say, many of these points is already covered. So I was just listening to him with rapt attention. Okay, fortunately he has left some points for me. So my thoughts are always with your parents, because you just don't understand how many sacrifices they have made to ensure that you're wearing the ropes today, right? A big salute, namaskaram and pranams to all your parents. So be nice to them. All right. So I also extend my greetings to all parents, relatives and friends who could not make it today and who are still watching it because of technology. That is YouTube. All right. I extend my greetings also to the prize winners today. Right. Now that the greeting part is over, I have not come here just to tell the greetings. No, there should be a message. Always in a graduation day, the chief guest has to deliver some message. And there is always a dilemma, right? What do we tell the graduates? In fact, every chief guest will say this. So what the dilemma is, what do we tell the graduates? Okay. Just like the big question before any exam is, what questions will come in the question paper today? All right. So today I have decided to touch upon some topics other than academics that you will have to deal with in the coming decades. Okay. First point, getting a degree from this auditorium today is not all that easy. Okay. Please think of the same auditorium, or I don't know where the counseling is held, 4 or 5 years back, when so many of your classmates, colleagues, friends in school, and all those people who tried hard through the counseling to get into College of Engineering or AC Tech or SAP or MIT could not make it. Correct? Okay. So you're fortunate and privileged, number one. I hope and pray Almighty that all those people who wanted to study in this prestigious campus but still could not make it, they also do well in life. Okay. So in view of this, it stands to reason that you are privileged, right? You are badged, B-A-D-G-E-D, okay? You are badged now, and mark my words, it's a powerful badge. Graduate of CEG or AC Tech or SAP or MIT. And you're going to carry this badge for the rest of your life, because of which your responsibility is also very high. The world will look at you not only as so and so, but it will always say he or she is an AU alumnus. Okay? The world has a model of how an Anna University alumnus should behave. And the world will see you through that lens, always, regardless of whether you like it or not. Whether you go to San Francisco, or whether you go to Belgium, or you go to Denmark, wherever you go, oh, it's Anna University. So a certain behavior is expected from you. Okay? That is why the pledge which you're going to take today, I hope so, you have to take it seriously. Don't take it as merely a tokenism. Okay? The pledge has to be taken seriously, and please try to internalize the pledge when you're taking it. Okay. Now, while it may be very difficult for you to appreciate, okay, what I'm saying now, I'm sure that you will agree with me that if after 20 or 25 years, okay, if you come back to your alma mater as a campus recruiter, you will have a model with a set of parameters which you want your successful candidates to possess in order that they make a cut in your company. Right? When you come back as a recruiter, oh, I studied 25 years back, I got the degree in 2024. Why after 20 years this batch is like this? Right? Okay. Continuing on this further, throughout your life, the AU tag will follow you 24/7. To cut a long story short, to the outside world, you represent a section of the cream of engineering graduates who went to a 1, reputed, 2, hard to get in college. And so there is a kind of expectation about how you talk, how you behave, how you act, how you lead, and how you conduct yourselves in society. Okay? Each one of you is a brand ambassador for Anna University for life. Okay? And please endeavor to scrupulously uphold the highest ideals of professional integrity, honesty, and dignity of the profession, whether you're designing a bridge, building a bridge, or designing a software program, designing a circuit, or designing the cooling system for the upcoming 7 nanometer semiconductor chips, or whatever. So please uphold the highest ideals of integrity of the profession. It will also be a good idea to remember from time to time how many people have helped you to reach your present station in life. Your parents, siblings, relatives, your kindergarten teachers were an extreme example of patience. Extreme example of patience, right? your primary and high school teachers, your higher secondary school teachers, your classmates, friends. Though so many of your classmates, half an hour before the exam, you're so desperate, there is a X or Y who taught you something in engineering mathematics, who taught you something in heat transfer, or you taught something in thermodynamics. All right? Okay. Your professors, your lab technicians, your department and administrative staff, okay? Your ID card, your this thing, admit card, so many issues, transcript, all those, so many people have helped you. All of them have directly or indirectly helped you and supported you in your journey. Your hard work is a very important component in your success. This is given. I am not arguing about that. However, the caveat is your success is not fully dependent only on your hard work. So many people are behind you. Okay? So it is always good to be constantly reminded of this. This is very important so that you stay grounded. Next, dream big. India is at the cusp of transitioning from an annual per capita income of $2,500 to 5,000 US dollars in the next 8 to 10 years. We are already talking about a 10 trillion economy from the present 4 trillion in the 2030s. Please read the PwC report about the world economy, the world in 2050, which is freely available on the internet, where it clearly says India will hit a GDP of $18 trillion, okay, by the year 2050, and will be within the top 3 economies of the world in the year 2050. Okay. And the most important thing is, all of you will not only be a witness to this, but you will all be playing a crucial role in this transition in your own way. Whether you're working in a company, whether you have a startup, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a business leader or whatever, right? You will have tremendous opportunities in manufacturing, aerospace, materials, communications, AI, sustainable construction, mobility solutions, infrastructure, banking, software, hardware, and healthcare, to name a few. As you're leaving the portals of this redoubtable university, it is good to be reminded that learning is a lifelong pursuit, okay? And does not stop with college education. The good example, the best example for you is the professors, okay? You study only for a few years. We study till we are professors, okay? So they say a professor is one person who enters the university and never leaves, because all others leave in 4 or 5 years, all right? So this education does not stop with college education. The basic point there is the rate of obliteration is so fast, of knowledge is so fast, but there is no option but to keep abreast of the latest development in not only one's field of interest, but also in allied areas. Did any one of us imagine that 10 years back that AI technologies will change our life so much? Did we ever imagine that in a large country like ours, with diverse population belonging to many social and economic strata, people will embrace the UPI, the Unified Payment Gateway, so much so that even a tender coconut vendor on the highway, you can pay with GPay, right, nowadays, right? So cash has substantially reduced, okay? Now getting back to the topic of lifelong learning, I am reminded of the word learnability, which was originally first used extensively by Mr. Narayana Murthy of Infosys. So what is learnability? It's clear, it's the ability to learn. It's ability to learn, 1. 2, it is the ability to learn lifelong. 3, if you have to learn lifelong, often the teacher will not be there. So the ability to learn lifelong on your own is a key skill, okay? So the ability to learn new stuff quickly on our own or assisted by technology-assisted sources has become absolutely imperative. At the same time, it is important that your core concepts, theories, and ideas, which are central to every field and are the cornerstones of knowledge in any discipline, are forever intact with you, okay? So please consider a refresher course, either on campus or online, on a topic that you like at regular intervals of time to keep the spirit of learning alive. Needless to say, there are plenty of digital resources that are available in this day and age and will be of immense help to you in your journey of lifelong learning. You will also learn continuously by doing. You will also learn continuously from your peers in your careers, wherein the many theories and concepts you have learned will be put to use and will also be put to test in real life. With effect from today, you are also coming out of the protected environment of a university. As already mentioned, you will learn new stuff every day, whether this concerns your professional or personal lives. There will be learning, no doubt, but no exams, no Viva OCs, no question papers, right? And you can use the internet. You can talk to mummy, daddy, uncle, whoever, but you have to get it right. Okay? You have to complete your project. Okay? There will be no teachers. There will be no invigilators. Life itself will surprise us with new possibilities, challenges, and even setbacks. The key trait to handle all this is the internal resilience or internal strength. At any point in time, if the challenges are so overwhelming, it may be good to have an internal dialogue with yourself. Then you remind yourself how you have handled all this, previously in life, and how others have done it elsewhere. So this will be a tonic to you to come out of any sticky situation and move forward. New challenges and issues will arise when you work in teams, lead teams, negotiate with policy makers, or have meetings with other professionals who may not be engineers. In view of this, acquiring solid interpersonal skills, empathy, and getting the basics right to resolve any potential conflicts can be all lifesavers in your life's journey. Please note that conflict avoidance is the best, but sometimes conflicts cannot be avoided. If conflict avoidance is not possible, we must ensure that conflict resolution takes place. Many times, it's a soft skill which you will have to acquire to succeed and lead satisfying life, not only in the professional, but also in the personal domains. When these challenges confront you, face them with confidence and enjoy them. Enjoy the surprises life may throw at you. Keep looking forward to surprises so that we are never surprised about surprises. Okay? Rest assured, surprises will keep happening all the time. Negotiating and navigating through them successfully will be a key life skill. While you race ahead in your professional goals, ambitions, and dreams, it is good to remember that good health is an invaluable asset in your journey. A good part of clinical practice in the current day settings is focused on lifestyle diseases and not about contagious diseases or a very rare epidemic like the COVID. It may be a good idea to take up a sport or some enjoyable leisure activities as the world moves towards a more calibrated work-life balance, which will become more and more important in the years to come. The Western society is already fully seized of this issue and has already started taking steps to promote healthy work-life balance. You will have the chance to establish new friendships and new relations. Cherish them and nurture them. At the same time, it is good to remember our old sweet home that is next best only to heaven. Okay? I'm using home in the broadest sense to cover your actual home, school, state, nation, and of course Anna University. Please take part actively in all the alumni activities when you get a chance. And if you make it big in life, which in my opinion many of you will, contribute to your alma mater so that this university continues to be a great banyan tree. No speech in this time and age is complete without reference to AI. If you are a guest and if you don't talk about AI, you're not a good chief guest. Okay? Okay. AI, big data and stuff. AI is all pervading and will become an unmissable aspect of our lives. Empower yourself with basic ideas and theories concerning artificial intelligence. There are plenty of avenues and opportunities for you to learn and employ AI technologies in your professional lives. Please note that you don't have to be a computer science engineer to learn AI. Anivarukkum AI. Okay? The incredible invasion of technologies, but at the same time, the incredible invasion of technologies, particularly AI in our lives, brings in the issues of data privacy, data security, personal privacy, and it may bring unexpected challenges in man versus machine conflicts. The conflict may not be only between man and man. The conflict can be between man and machine because machines may start making decisions and they may go against man's decisions and you'll have to fight with some bot or robot or something. Okay? So this will be the new world. That said, even with the best of currently available technologies, we are in no way to understand this powerful human consciousness. I'm not talking about the brain, but the mind. Though all over the world, many leading neurologists and AI people believe that one day we can fully understand the mind. Okay? But nobody is anywhere close to it. At this juncture, it would also be pertinent to remember that all of the world, the built world you are seeing outside, all of this is a product of just one factory. That one factory is the human mind. Okay? So the human mind is absolutely supreme. AI will come, but the human mind is supreme because the AI program is itself written by a human being. All right? So the human mind is not only supreme, I'm also confident that any ethical and moral dilemma arising out of the massive use of AI, so there will be court cases in all the high courts and supreme courts about some decision given by AI, somebody lose money, this thing, and so I don't know who will be the plaintiff, who will be the complainant, all this, even the advocates and the judges have to deal with new issues, all right? But man's mind is supreme. I'm sure some more society will find a solution to this problem. Engineers like you, along with scientists, policy and lawmakers, are expected to cooperate even more in the future, ably assisted with the latest technologies to come out with robust, safe, secure, and sustainable engineering solutions confronting society. At a more holistic level, concern for the environment and hence developing sustainable technologies, whether for clean energy, clean water, clean air, green manufacturing, sustainable buildings, are all the need of the hour, wherein you will all be able to contribute. A key point to be noted that in your life, you will see the boundaries between disciplines will vanish very fast, and the society will expect you to know something of everything and everything of something. All right? So a great future awaits all of you as you embark on your fascinating professional journey. At the peak of your careers, I am sure you will be a witness to a highly developed India. Right? The nation is expected to play a very crucial role in the world polity in the decades ahead, as the powerhouse of the world economy is slowly but surely shifting to the global south. India, China, Korea, Brazil, South Africa. This is called as they call it as the global south. In passing, I would like to submit that sometimes when you go for these talks, people often ask us, is there a shortcut to success? I say, of course, there is a shortcut to success, and that is hard work. All right? So the definition of success itself needs to be fleshed out, as success has to be truly holistic. It cannot be just my success alone. At what expense or at whose expense? So therefore, it should be more of an inclusive success. Okay? So this success, whether at an individual or a national or international level, needs to transcend all boundaries so that we continue to have a habitable Mother Earth for generations to come. My very best to all of you. Keep rocking. Thank you.